Hi, everybody. Hope you had a nice, restful day at home today and are ready to put on the thinking cap again with us to see how you will face the forthcoming days now. And I have my little granddaughter Naira here with me. So she also wants to put out a little message to children. So, Naira, what do you have to say, darling?
Be careful, but also don't be very scared and panic.
That's nice.
Why did you say that?
So, today I thought of discussing with you what perhaps you've experienced through the day and climaxed with the ringing of the thalis and bells and claps. So there was a great expression of unity, of solidarity, of endorsement of a certain core value which unites people. And this unity in diversity is perhaps what India is about. It's extremely difficult to describe our culture, and whenever we run out of words, emotionally, intellectually, we suddenly end up doing something so unique that then that is used as a reference for being Indian. So, what you saw today is that call of unity given by one leader put across in the simplest way and expressed so beautifully by people across a whole nation. Now, to get this solidarity, the individuals who are involved in the process, are they of more strength and character, or is the system getting them to do this? Because, you know, in a lot of examples that I see in other countries, nations that have thought of themselves as strong systems, strong nations, strong economies, where everything at the top is the system and the security then filters down to the individual, and then the individual feels secure under that strong system. That is a different kind of security that comes from the system downwards. And for the first time in my own life, I have seen that security getting shaken up and vulnerable. So, on a very general note, if my cousins in America could have said that, we are American, it had a certain power of the system, which meant that a nation is strong, it's powerful, it's going to protect us through whatever happens. And it was a wonderful feeling, and which few other countries in the world could have experienced. And today, suddenly, the individual there is as vulnerable as the individual in a developing country or in any other part of the world. So, while a strong system gives you X amount of benefits, I think the real strength comes from strengthening the individual. And there's no better way to strengthen an individual other than a very core, basic understanding of his role in life, his relationship to others, his beginnings and his reviews and his ends towards so many aspects of life that he keeps thinking of and reworking and realigning at different stages of life. When you're a child and somebody tells you that give up your teddy bear, darling, because now we've got you a bicycle, the child is not going to give up the teddy bear because that's all he knows. But there is a higher joy waiting, there is a higher awareness waiting, and only when it's time for that it seems to come. And then it goes on to a motorcycle, And then the father says, I get you a car, but he says, no, I want to take my girlfriend for a ride on the bike till you discover the car and the limousine, and so on. So, at every stage of life, there is a higher joy, a higher understanding and experience that is already proven, and it's right there ahead of you, but you don't believe in it. Now, as a child, when you don't believe in it, it's okay, but I mean, once you're educated and you've had so many of life's experiences, I think you should start believing in that unseen quantum that lies ahead of you, because to still insist that I will have to grow up and experience it to learn is perhaps being short-sighted and stubborn. So at a time like this, renew your faith, because faith is what keeps this country going. Faith in the universal, faith not in one religion, one aspect, one diktat of life, but universal faith, which can only be called reverence for life. And I hope that in the coming days, where all of us are going to be tried and tested, we hang on to that faith and we revere life as and where it exists. Cheers. Stay healthy.